Hi, this is MD Zarif Majunder, ID 219551886. So here is the bonus assignment video. So you can see the model that I've got here. I've done a couple iterations on the original model. So here's the original model right here. It's made of aluminum right now, so I'll go back to static. So here is the graphs, the static. Got a little animation as well. Looks pretty cool. So here I've got the trend tracker with all the trend journals and stuff that I've got. So I've done 5 iterations so far. Here's the first one, the mass. So I'll tell you each one. So the first iteration was just the basic one, the original model. And then what I did for the second one was I added this little fillet here. The fillet, I filleted it, and you got this one. So that didn't change the mass. And the second one, the third one, I added another fillet here just to see if that would do anything. Not to the mass, but right here, mass doesn't change. The fourth iteration, there's a massive change because I changed the material. Let's see what I did. Yeah, I changed it to ASTM A36 steel, from aluminum to steel. So that, that almost tripled or doubled the mass. Yeah, almost tripled the mass. And the last one I changed back to aluminum, but I changed the width. So this is actually double as wide. So yeah, I made the base twice as wide with the same force. So yeah, interesting how steel is a lot heavier. That even with doubling the material, it's still not as heavy as steel. So here's a stress graph. Yeah, here's stress graph again. The original one. Then I added the fillet, and I was kind of surprised because kind of interesting because I feel like you'd think a fillet would sort of maybe, I don't know, distribute the stress, but it didn't. Actually made it worse. And this fillet didn't do anything. Then the steel. So the steel, it wouldn't change the stress. The steel wouldn't change the stress, but they're basically identical. But then the width, that actually had a massive impact, doubling the width on the stress. Just in, I think, newtons per megapascal. Yeah, it went all the way down here to almost wow, went down massively, like halved nearly. Yeah. So that's good. Then I got the displacement. So displacement graph is here. So displacement, let's see. Yeah, same thing. Steel, you see much less displacement, but the halving almost, from 0.10 to 0.20. Not bad, all the way like halved it just from that. The last one got strain. What's this? Strain is interesting. Wow, this is where the displacement. Alright. Got the factor of safety. The factor of safety as well. So a very bad factor of safety initially for the first 3, which I just added the fillet basically. Massive change, went all the way up to 2, the minimum factor of safety when I changed it to steel. That all the way back down though when I changed it back to aluminum. So there's definitely some breaks going on. So let's do a fatigue analysis. Let's see. Maybe look at it again. So let me run this. Yeah, run some fatigue and see what that does. Okay, so the damage percentage is bad. Some places are at 1 E plus 2. The minimum damage is 100%. That's not good. Some places are like 200 and 2,000%. Is it in here? Not good. And the life cycle. So this is 1 million cycles. So the life cycle is also pretty bad. So some places can last apparently 1 million. I don't believe that though. And some places can last about 337,000 only here. Only here can last like 37,000 cycles. Okay, pretty interesting. Alright, so now I guess I can do my last iteration, which is to halve the force, and I'll do that here. Alright, so let's do my last iteration, which is to halve the force. See what that does. It's going to be right here, I think. Yeah. Can I edit this? Never done this. Yeah, right here. I think I can edit this. Yeah. So 5,000, I'm going to go down to 2,500. See what that does. Alright, let us run this. So I'm going to mesh and run. I don't care. The default mesh is fine. Okay. Alright, let's see what that did. So, mass should have stayed the same, which it did. Stress. Ooh, there it is. Stress is much lower. In fact, it is the lowest stress available, which makes sense. Very low stress, good. The displacement, also the lowest is almost no. Is that none displacement? What is that? How much displacement is that? Wow. Barely. Some places have pretty much no displacement now. And the factor of safety is also still not as high as this, even still not acceptable. What is that, like 1 point, what factor of safety is that? Like 0.95? Not that good still. Pretty interesting. So where's the fatigue? Remember the fatigue as well on this study. Huh. Weird. What happened here? Pretty much, was that like no damage? Was that 1 point? Some places got like 1.137. Well, so yeah, pretty much no damage now. Well, there is still a lot of damage. I can't really understand what this is saying. Still 100% damage, basically, but some places, these little specks here, got some interesting things going on with the life. Yeah, still the same. The life cycle is longer now, though. So now the longest cycle is 879,000. So the life cycle is a lot longer now. So what was the minimum cycle before was 37,000, so now it's 880,000. All right, that's interesting. Okay, I actually had one more I want to try. So you see the force is pointed this way. I want to see, what if I make the force point this way? What would that do? So yeah, what if I just delete this force? Yep. And I can add a new force. And I can put it this way. Yeah, we're going to have it be 5,000 newtons. What will that do? Let's see. Alright, let me run this. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mesh. Well, it's fine. Alright. Whoa. Interesting. Displacement. Yeah, let's see. So the stress. Oh, wow. So that adds a lot more stress on this way than that way. The displacement is also a lot higher as well now. Not as high as before, but yeah, the displacement's higher as well now. The factor of safety is lower as well. In fact, it's even lower than the original ones before I doubled the width. Interesting. Alright, let's do a fatigue. What does that do? Let me run a fatigue. Okay. Don't really know, because I don't know if is there a way to run a journal for this, but let's see. So the fatigue is now damage. Seems there's even more damage. Oh, there's no damage here anymore, but the damage seems to be mostly here now. Up here for some reason. Probably because on the joint. Yeah, makes sense. You're pushing this way, this place is going to get jointed damage. So here was the life. Wow, this place. So these places actually have very poor life. These places don't. Okay. Alright, that's pretty interesting. I think that's about it. Did 7 iterations, changed a lot of things. Alright, nice, thank you.